Hi, teachers. So let's talk about the jobs to be done theory and specifically how it applies to you and to your classroom. You may be familiar by now with the basic idea of the theory and the famous Clayton Christensen milkshake story. The idea that not all people who come in to buy a milkshake from a fast food chain are doing so for the same reasons. For example, the majority of early morning commuters who are buying a thick milkshake are doing so because they want something to stave off the long, boring commute and to entertain them and take some of the edge off of what they face on the freeway ahead of them. And so for them to design just the perfect milkshake that helps them get that job done, you'd want to create a milkshake that was extra thick with candy in it and easy for customers to grab and go. Meanwhile, other customers are coming in the afternoon, often with a child in tow. They've been saying no to their kids all day and they want to do something fun to just kind of bond with their kid. And so for them, you design a milkshake that was maybe in a child-sized container, and maybe there'd be a play structure at the fast food chain so that the child could play while they're drinking that milkshake with their parent. So that's an example of how the different jobs those two customers are trying to do. It might be even the same customer, but they have a different job in the morning versus later in the day. And so to design based on their jobs to be done means really understanding the type of progress that they're trying to make and then designing a solution that satisfies that specific circumstance. That same theory applies to schools. In fact, from the educators I've spoken to who have worked to implement higher agency, blended, and online learning programs across the world, many people have told me that this single jobs to be done theory is the very most important theory that they've ever used to improve their program. Why is that? Well, the theory states that students also have jobs that they're trying to get done in their lives, and they may or may not choose to hire school to accomplish those jobs. The first job that many students have is they want to feel like they're making progress every day. Students who hire school for that job do so because they feel like when they go to school, they can be successful. They feel like winners at school. And so school is something that they hire to get the job done. Other students feel like they go to school and they're kind of hitting their head against the wall. They feel like they constantly get grades that they don't know how to improve. It might be even past the point of being able to improve their grade. They turn in an assignment and then get a grade with feedback that doesn't allow them to iterate or try again or improve upon their performance. And so eventually they choose extracurricular options, which is telling because it means that they look outside of the curriculum in order to find ways to be successful. Sports, video games, opportunities to be successful that aren't contained within the classroom. A second job that many students have is to have fun with friends. Most children, to the extent that they hire school, it's partly because they find that school is a place where they form community, where they have relationships, where there's people that are glad to see them. In other cases, there are students who feel that school is not a place where they have fun with friends. Their teachers don't like them or don't know them. And then the students that they associate with don't like them or don't know them or bully them, or they otherwise feel ostracized in the school community. That insight can help you as a teacher use your precious and scarce time more strategically. Instead of trying a million things to try to improve student engagement, laser focus in on students' jobs to be done, the type of progress that they're trying to make in their life every day, and specifically look for student experiences that help them feel successful every day, whether it's more frequent feedback, better feedback, more opportunities to resubmit, and also opportunities for them to have fun with their friends in the classroom, opportunities for them to feel like they are known and loved within the classroom, so that then every time they come to school, they know that it'll be a place where they feel like they're part of a welcoming community. Those are some ways to apply the jobs to be done theory within a classroom, whether it's a face-to-face classroom or an online classroom, and ensure that you're improving student engagement with your hard-fought efforts.